listen up if you want to convert more clients. There's one thing that after speaking and coaching clients, I've been finding is so important but often overlooked. Probably the biggest things and thing overlooked. And because when you do something for so long, sometimes it becomes second nature. You realize that you're doing things that other people aren't. This is something that I spotted very recently, but it's a massive reason why you'll start converting double, quadruple the amount of clients that you see and turn them into new clients. So hey, it's Alex here from INONDA. So if you're a SaaS-based business and you've got a big problem of wanting to increase your pipeline, but you're too focused on delivery, and when you're focused on one, the other suffers, and you just have capacity for new clients and you want to scale and you're just struggling a bit, then reach out to us because we'll be able to help you and help you scale, and you can focus on the things you like and we'll take care of the sales and the rest. So with this in mind, I wanted to talk through the sales process because what we're talking about here is specificity. And that word is crazy to say, but it's crazy probably for a reason, because they want you to pay attention to it, which is that you need to get specific with the value that you provide to that person that you're speaking to. Too many people go off in monologue about how great their product is. I do this too. Don't get it twisted. Like, you've been doing sales for 14 years and still you get to this point where you know the mistakes, but the self-awareness is something that allows you to come back into center and correct those mistakes for the next call that you have. And being aware and listening to this video will make you aware and just bring you back to center. And that's really what I think experienced people have going for them. It's not the fact that they don't make the same mistake, they just are able to come back to center a lot quicker than others who just veer off. That's why it's important to understand this rule right here, which is you need to be specific on how you deliver your information to the person you're speaking to, because that person, whilst that might be the same use case, speaking to loads of people and they all want to generate leads, for example, their situation is specific because there's various reasons why they want to generate leads, what it will mean to them, what it will do for their personal life, what it will do for their business life, what it will do for their company. And yes, you can say, hey, why don't you hire us? We'll generate new business, right? That sounds great. But in reality, when you're speaking to someone, your job is to be a valuable advisor. And the only way you're able to be a valuable advisor is by asking questions that are going to allow you to deliver value in terms of giving them awareness that they may not have had before they jumped on the call. So I just literally had someone who I had a call with and they said, it's an amazing call, got so much value from it. That's the kind of value, that's what you want to be remembered for, so that they'll go and tell their team, their friends, oh, you need to speak to this guy. Great, what they've been able to do. They've been able to show me exactly how I'm going to be able to scale my business relevant to me. And that very powerful, power you can have, a superpower. It's personally, if I could have a superpower, it would be storytelling. And that would be, I think that's one of the most powerful powers you can have in the real world. Now, we're talking about actual superpowers. Top in time, number one, I'll debate anyone out there. But in terms of the superpower of actually being able to help people understand the value about their particular situation, it's about asking questions. And I think the best way I can do this is by giving you an example, right? So if you've got someone who, let's say you're selling a SaaS solution, we want to make it relevant to you, right? And your SaaS saves them time. So you've got an accountant and you're going to save them time because there's parts of the manual process they're still using spreadsheets, let's say. They're typing it on spreadsheets. If they were to use your system, they don't have to type on spreadsheet. It would match up data for them. Then they wouldn't have to spend that time doing spreadsheets. They could then be drinking coffee or doing other relevant business things that will make them more money, such as prospect or focus on going to networking events, right? Instead of just going, hey, this is going to save you time, you need to understand and identify how much time are you spending on this spreadsheet. Because now if you can put a figure to it, then you can calculate exactly how much time you're going to spend, you're going to save that particular person. So that person might say, I spend 2 hours on this spreadsheet every day. And then you can say to them, okay, so you're spending 10 hours a week, you're spending 40 hours a month, that's a week a month, and across 12 months, that's 12 weeks, and 12 weeks is 3 months. So by not using our solution right now, you're spending an addition, you're losing 3 months worth of work that you could be doing whatever with. You could go on holiday, or you could spend more time doing other things. And this is where we go into more deeper questions as to what is their ideal situation. So where do they want to be? They might want to actually get new clients, and that was the reason. Whilst your product saves them time and it's not directly correlating with getting more business in, if it saves time and they can spend more time prospecting or going to these networking events, and they've got 10 hours a week that they can spend going to a networking event because they wouldn't have otherwise had the time because they would have been too busy filling the spreadsheet. They now have that time and can go to 2 events a week. Now, how many people do you meet at 2 events a week? How much business do you think you could close if you went 2 events a week every week or a month or a year? So that's 2, 4, 6, 8 times 12. That's 96 meetings or events that you go to throughout the year. How many new prospects or how many people you speak to, how many new clients can you welcome on board, because you saved that time on the software solution that we've been able to deliver. And they might say, yeah, I'll be able to welcome 5 new clients, and those 5 new clients they're gonna pay me £1,000 each, and that's going to be £5,000 a month. That's £60,000 a year. Brilliant. Okay, not only are you going to be saving 10 hours a week, which whatever your wages at the moment, calculate that and add that to the money that you'll be saving. You'll also be making an extra 60 grand a year because you're making 5 grand extra a month from the 5 new clients that you welcomed on board, because you get to sit back, go to these networking events, have some fun, and you're going to see both that happen by using our solutions. So now they understand the exact value, how much money they're going to make, how much time they're going to save. And then you can even go into opportunity lost cost, which is, if you don't do this, then this is the opportunities that you're going to miss, and this is going to cost you money as well. So not only are you going to be losing out on this and this, you're actually going to just be stuck in this cycle for the next year and the next year and the next year, and that's going to be a compounding effect of how much you're going to lose. Now, with all of that laid out to that person specifically, and you've been able to identify and show them exactly how they could move, what does that do in terms of priority? Because that person might have come in with just a bit of an interest. Hey, you piqued my curiosity. I thought I'd jump on a call and find out more. But now it's a high priority because they're losing 60 grand, they're losing 3 months, and they're losing the opportunities, and they're going to be trapped in a cycle. So now you've identified specifically to them exactly where the value is, and that's where you become an advisor and a consultant, rather than just someone blasting the same pitch and trying to come with the best of the best, or like the best of the best. Not even storytelling, that is superpower, but the best of the best presentations, because it's not just presentations don't sell, it's the ability to derive value and drive value. And the benefit of a one-to-one conversation is that you don't need to do the presentation. Presentations are built for a mass audience, so you need 50 people in a room, because not all of that message will resonate with the whole audience. The best of the best will understand the pain points and will be able to take them through. But on a one-on-one conversation, you can get very specific. You know exactly what their pain points are, and you know exactly their situation. So the ability to tailor your message to someone is going to be 100x more powerful if you can be specific. So next time you're on a call, try and peel the layers of the onion back a little. Don't just ask surface level questions. What's your pain point? Ask them, why is it their pain point? What is that creating as a result of them having that pain point? So that you can go and dig below the surface and find things out that others won't be able to, and that will set you apart from the rest, and you'll create relationships that will last a long time by doing so, and of course welcome new business in. So with that said, if you want to learn more about our tips and strategies, you can check out Sales 3.0. We've got an ebook, it's free. It tells you about our sales process, so there's a script in there, as well as it gives you email templates, LinkedIn templates, it gives you access to the software we use, and you can do all of that, and it's a download away, and we'll keep you up to date with tips and tricks and things we learn at the front of in the trenches. We're doing this day to day ourselves, so it's not like we're speaking from not doing it. We're doing this today, tomorrow, the next day. So see you in the next one. Catch you in a bit. Peace out.